So this morning my alarm went off. It was about 6:45 a.m. and my alarm went off. I was sitting there, I could hear my alarm, I could hear it making this little jingle, like really annoying noise. As I sat there, I had the thoughts going through my head of, I don't want to get up today. I don't want to do anything. Let's just lie in bed and go back to sleep. I didn't really have a good night's sleep. I didn't sleep for many hours. So I had the excuses, I had everything. I just wanted to lay in bed. I wanted to go to sleep. All the demons were in my head at that moment. I just didn't want to do anything. I just sat there and I was listening and listening to this jingle and just not being asked at all. I was just thinking, I just don't want to get up right now. I don't want to do anything at all. But eventually I did. Eventually I overcame it. I stopped thinking and I got up, I turned my alarm off. And from that moment where I turned that alarm off to now, I've had a productive day. I've been consistent with the things I plan to do. I've done my workout for the day. I've started recording videos. I've done everything I wanted to do. And in this video, I'm going to show you like the 3 actionable steps you can take, 3 things you can do like right now to do this for yourself, so you can overcome those moments where you can't be asked, where you don't want to, and you can become consistent in whatever it is going to the gym. You just this will be the 3 actionable steps. And the first one is to own your schedule, and you will own your life if you own your schedule. And it reminds me of a story when I remember I was about 15, 16, and I was starting my gym a little bit. I was just going to this little council gym down the road. It was one summer day and I woke up about 12 p.m. It was like 12 p.m. as in 12 in the afternoon. I stayed up the night before playing video games or whatnot, but I remember waking up at 12, checking my phone and being so surprised it's 12 o'clock. Half the day's gone and I feel so annoyed. But I decided I want to go gym today. I want to hit a workout. And as I get out of bed, I like have a shower, get changed, and I do all the daily things. And the thoughts in my head, what I'm thinking and what I'm like, what's going through me at this moment in time is, I keep telling myself to wait. I keep saying, okay, in like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I'll go to the gym. I'll go on my bike. I'll bike for like 20 minutes and go gym. And after that 20 minutes is up, I think, oh nah, after I watch this YouTube video, I'll go gym. And then again, I think I'll do something else. I'll be cooking. I think I'm eating food now. And I think, actually, I've got to give 2 hours for digestion as I don't want to mess up my gym session. So after these 2 hours, after my food's digested, I'll go gym. But it's like 6 o'clock and I'm like, oh, the gym closes in an hour. And I think, I can't make the gym today. I've got to bike 20 minutes there and I've got to bike 20 minutes back. And my mum doesn't want me to be out when it's dark, so I won't go gym today. And somehow I think my way out with going gym. I have a plan to go gym. I literally do nothing for the rest of the day. I just go on my phone, watch TikTok and YouTube. But I end up not going gym. I end up not being consistent with it. And this wasn't just that specific day. This happened a lot. Many times I'd tell myself I was going to go gym. And then I'd have thoughts, I'd have feelings, and I'd just be like, I'm not going gym. As when that day ended, I had the feelings of like just sort of annoyance at myself, as I had so many opportunities to go to the gym. I had so much time to go to the gym, but I didn't. And a really big problem I had is I had no schedule, I had no plan. As having a plan is so important, having this schedule. And I've got this thing here. It's like what's it called? A weekly planner. My mum bought it for me. And essentially, like as you can see, I'll do like Friday. It's Friday today. And I've just written down like my plan for the day. Like have a to-do list now of what I'm going to do, so I know what I'm doing each day. And as you can see, it says like push, record videos, go to the mosque, go to the bank, read a book, go to cry. This is my plan for the day. This is what I plan to do. And me having this plan, me knowing what I'm going to do for the day is so much more helpful, and it's what actually gets me consistent. As this morning is the best example for it. I got up, and by the time I got up, I couldn't really be asked. I didn't really want to do anything. I was thinking of literally watching YouTube. The second I got up, I was like, oh, I may as well just watch a couple of videos quickly. So what stopped me from doing that, what meant I didn't do that, was this plan. It really was of planning my day out the night before, of knowing what I'm going to do. As I had the plan of, I'm going to do a push workout in the morning. I'm going to go down into my garage and just do like an hour session. And I was like, okay, I've got this plan. And having the plan just makes you want to do it. When you know what you've got to do, you just want to do it. So me having this plan, me this morning, I saw it and I was thinking to myself, oh, should I do it? I may not. I don't really want to. I can't be asked. But I may as well do it. I planned it out anyway. After that, I'll do whatever. But I'll just stick to the plan. And I stuck to a plan. I kept on doing it. I do the push workout, and by the end of the session, I feel great. And I come, I do the videos, and I just keep sticking to the plan. So the first step is to plan your day, is to have your schedule. And you don't have to have like a autistic plan of 7 a.m. you wake up, 8 a.m. you go to the gym, 9 a.m. you eat food, 10 a.m. You don't need to have that really set in stone plan. But I found a to-do list like I had over there where I just write out the main things I'm going to do with my day. I'm going to do a push workout, and I'm going to record some videos, then I'm going to go to the mosque, then I'm going to go to the bank, and I need to go to the shop and buy something. And just this sort of to-do list each day, of this daily like list of what I need to do, helped me so much. And it's the first thing you can do, is make a plan for tomorrow, plan what you're going to do, and just keep doing that every single day. And now this takes us to the second thing, the second step, and it's success comes the night before. If you want to have a successful morning, a successful day, it comes the night before. So this takes me back to that summer, where I was missing the gym, I was procrastinating. If we look at what I was doing the night before, it was nothing productive. The night before, I'd be sitting in my kitchen, I'd be on my Xbox. My Xbox is in my kitchen for some reason, but I'd be on my Xbox. I'd be playing it, talking to my friends. I'd look at the time, it would be 1 a.m, 2 a.m, 3 a.m. A whole time I'd be thinking in my head, I probably should go to bed soon. I've got to go gym in the morning. I've got to do a workout. I've got these things planned. I should probably go to bed soon. I'm still playing the Xbox. I'm still playing my friends. I tell them I'm going to go off, and they tell me, nah, come on, one more game. Let's go on to Rocket League now. Nah, stay for a bit. And I have a feeling of like, nah, I've got to go to bed. I feel this sort of not guiltiness, but like this, I don't know what the word would be, like, it is sort of like guiltiness. Like, I feel guilty that I'm not going to bed. I feel annoyed at myself that I haven't gone to bed. I feel sort of shameful that I haven't done what I said I was going to do and go to bed. So as I'm sitting there still playing these games, it goes to 2, 3 a.m. And by the time I go to bed, I'm sitting there, and there's just regret at this point. It's just regret. I'm feeling like the voices of regret in my head. I'm thinking, why didn't I go to bed sooner? I shouldn't have been on my Xbox this late. And by the time I wake up the next day, it's useless. My days, it's 12 o'clock, and I'm just unproductive. I don't go gym, like I said earlier. I'm inconsistent with it. So this is where two things happen. First, a consistent bedtime and a consistent wake up time every day of the week, no matter if it's Saturday, no matter if it's Monday, no matter if it's Wednesday. This is very helpful. This is extremely helpful. And I've only realised this literally this month, the 1st January, the first month of the year. And I always try to have a bedtime. I always changed up my bedtime. Some days I'd be waking up at 5 a.m, going to sleep at 8 p.m. And another day I'd go to bed at 12 and then I'd wake up at 12. And another day I'd go to bed at 10 and I'd wake up at 6. Like, it was always inconsistent. I would always change depending on what I'm doing on the day. I'd never stick to something at all. It would change week by week, day by day. And it didn't help at all. I had such tiredness all the time. I was never consistent with waking up and getting out of bed on time. And it's just I didn't have this consistency of the same bedtime, the same wake up time each day. I remember times where I just felt so tired. I could just only sit there and watch YouTube videos because I couldn't do anything. This was all because of this inconsistent bedtime. So now I just go 10 p.m. I go to bed, 7 a.m. wake up. These two, it's not extremist. You can even do it later. You can do 11 and 8 or 12 and 9. And all these bedtimes just help so much. There's so much better to just have a consistent bedtime every day. As I tried the 5 a.m. wake ups for David Goggins' mindset, getting up at 5, working out and whatnot. But you can't, I just couldn't stick to it. I'd just mess up. I would go to bed too late and it wouldn't go well. But consistent set bedtime of 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. worked so well. And the second thing with this is having that consistent bedtime. And before that bedtime, before you go to sleep, you want to make your plan. Like I said earlier, you want to, think about what you're going to do tomorrow. Think, I'm doing a push workout tomorrow. Then I need to go to the shop. I need to help my mum with this. I'm going to go out with my granddad tomorrow. I'm going to go see some friends. Just make your daily list. Make your daily to-do list of what you're doing tomorrow. You don't need to put things like brush teeth, wake up, eat. They're normal things we do each day. But things like doing a gym workout, going for a run, revising, reading, anything like this, you want to put in this daily schedule. You want to put this down, and then you'll have a consistent wake up and bedtime. And we've established the first two steps, but here's the third one, is to decide, commit, and to execute. So this was probably about 4 or 5 months ago, probably around 4 or 5 months ago. I did these first two steps, or I did the first step actually. I made my plan of what I was trying to do each day. My bedtime was still pretty inconsistent, but I had my plan of what I was trying to do. I would plan out, okay, I'm going to do a workout in the morning, I'll record a video, then I'll do this, I'll do that. I just had this overall plan. The problem is, I'd wake up, I'd look at my plan, and I'd change it. I'd think, oh no, I can't actually be asked to do a workout in the morning, so let me do it in the afternoon. I'd think, oh, actually, let me do the reading now, or let me do the easier task now. Let me eat food now instead of eating food later. I wouldn't stick to the plan. I'd wake up and I'd just change the plan all the time. I'd schedule it differently just to match my feelings, match my emotions. And that wasn't productive, that wasn't helpful, as I became very inconsistent with things still. As I'd go to the gym, then I'd come home and I'd have a plan of like reading a book. Then I'd decide to change it and I'd change it to watching a video. Then I'd watch the video and I'd never end up reading a book and I'd stop reading in total. And I just never stuck to enough, and I never stuck to a set plan. So what you want to do here is to just stop thinking, just stop trying to overthink it, stop trying to optimize it, stop trying to have a perfect thing. You know what to do. The night before, make the plan. You're going to do push, you're going to go to the mosque, whatever it is. But the night before, make the plan. And then execute it and do it. Commit to it and do it. Don't think and think and think. Don't keep changing and changing and changing. Just stick to the plan as best as possible. Do what you said you were going to do. Don't keep changing it. And that's what I needed to do, and I didn't do it. As I'd change and change and change, and nothing would work. I wouldn't be consistent. I'd mess up with everything, so I just kept changing and changing. But all I needed to do was just do the right thing. Just stick to the plan. And the best example of this is this morning. Like I said earlier, I woke up, I had a bad night's sleep. I had these voices in my head of, I just can't be asked. I don't want to do anything today. I want to sleep in. I generally, it sounds stupid, but I visualized myself sleeping, and I imagined how nice it would be to just lay in my bed and do nothing for a couple hours. But I knew I couldn't do that. I knew I wouldn't feel happy if I do that. I knew I had to just stop thinking, stop visualizing me sleeping in my bed. So I hear my alarm, I get up eventually and I turn it off. I always set my alarm the other side of my room. So my bed's obviously over here and my alarm's on this desk where this camera is. And that means I have to get out of bed to turn my alarm off. And once I get out of bed to turn my alarm off, I open my curtains, make my bed and whatnot. And then it gets rolling a bit. I stop thinking as much. I stop thinking about laying in bed. And I try to start my morning with a cold shower to just wake myself up and to stop the voices from thinking. So this morning I got up, I turned the cold shower, and I was like, the first thing I think of is it's going to be really cold, it's going to be horrible. But you have to turn your voice off. You have to get to a point where it's like you just don't think. You don't think about the cold shower. And as the water was coming down, I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to step in it. I step in it, and the first 5 seconds is awful. The cold, I'm like gasping because it's that cold. But then you start to get rolling with your day. You start to get momentum. You start to stop thinking. You start to just do. You start to just stick to the plan. You commit to it, and you start to execute it. And then after I get that little momentum of that cold shower, I come out of the shower, I get dressed, I do my prayers, I go do my workout, I go sit down, write the videos up, do the videos, and I just start doing my day. And it all starts from just stopping the thinking, just cutting it off and just sticking to the plan, just stopping all the voices in your head, just eliminating them. So I hope this has helped you with consistency a bit. You can implement these things today. You can make your plan. You can decide what's the best bedtime for you. I would say it's 10 to 7 for most people. If you're going to school or something like that, 10 to 7, because you probably want to wake up at 7. But it could be 11 to 8, 10, you want about 9 hours or whatnot. So that's that. And then once you've got your plan, once you've got your bedtime, you just got to do it. You got to not think it. You got to not keep on changing and changing. You just got to commit, decide, commit, and execute it. And by doing that, you will become more consistent. You'll still have days off. I still have days where I miss the gym, where I don't do the workout I want to do, where I cheat on my diet. I just be inconsistent in so many ways. But it's a lot less. It's a lot more irregular, as in you just don't do it as much. So that was all for this video. I hope it helped a lot. I hope you can understand a bit more. There's a lean bulking course in the description if you want to learn how to build muscle the right way without the fat. But apart from that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bash!